UK phone hacking lawsuit prince Harry testifies on being stalked for over a decade by paparazzi. Greetings from royal family. Led my channel. Harry was questioned for a second day over his claim that a British journalistic organization hacked his cell phone more than 10 years ago. England. On Wednesday, Prince Harry returned to testify for a second day in his case against British tabloids that he claims were responsible for hacking his cell phone more than 10 years ago. Thank you. Please subscribe to my channel. The prince's testimony in High Court in London on Tuesday and Wednesday was both a routine and extraordinary spectacle. The younger son of King Charles IUE was interrogated for more than 7 hours regarding his claims that the reporters for the Mirror Group had hacked into his voicemail and used other unethical methods to gather information about him. Harry, 38, used the opportunity to demand for broad changes of the British tabloid press, which he has long detested. Harry was the first famous royal to testify in court in more than a century. In his written statement, he stated that certain journalists have blood on their hands because of the lengths they took to learn more about him and his family, especially his mother Diana, who passed her in a vehicle accident in 1997 after being chased by photographers. On Wednesday, Prince Harry's approach to the tabloids was evidently different from that of the rest of the royal family. When asked why he decided to pursue legal action against the Mirror Group, Harry responds that his initial discussions with attorneys were centered on how to somehow find a way to put the abuse, intrusion, and hate that was coming toward me and my wife to a stop through a legal avenue rather than relying on the institution's way. Harry will need to persuade the judge, Timothy Fancourt, that the Mirror Group illegally obtained information by intercepting his voicemails, the voicemails of his friends, and other persons close to him. Given the length of time since the Mirror articles Harry highlighted were published and the fact that the prince has not offered concrete proof that he was hacked, proving hacking may be difficult. The trial is anticipated to run a few weeks, and the other 3 plaintiffs in the lawsuit are all slated to testify in the following days. What more should you know? Before the court closed for the day, Jane Kerr, a former royal reporter for the Mirror, took the witness stand and answered questions about how the tabloid got material from the prince's attorney. A live broadcast on the case that appeared to have come from someone's unsilenced phone abruptly cut short her testimony. Before the audio was cut off, a broadcaster could be heard saying, "We are waiting for Prince Harry to come out of court." The discussions between Harry and the defense's attorney centered on tabloid pieces from the Mirror that the prince's legal team had offered as proof, claiming that they contained confidential material that could have only been obtained unlawfully. The information had either previously been made public or had been provided by staff at Buckingham Palace, according to Andrew Green, a lawyer for the Mirror Group. The Mirror denies hacking Harry's or the other plaintiffs' phones, while admitting in 2014 that it had done so and issuing a public apology for it in 2015. Although neither party has floated a dollar amount for monetary damages, it has agreed that using a private investigator to gather information was illegal and that this justified paying the plaintiffs some compensation. The trial was a once-in-a-lifetime chance for the prince to take a stance against a news industry that already had a dubious reputation in Britain due to his dramatic split from the royal family. Harry broke another rule by saying in written testimony provided by his attorneys that the British press and government were both at rock bottom. The royal family typically abstains from political comments.